The only local news teams taking action for you. KIMA KEPR Action News starts now.
Coming up this morning on Action News, election results. Yesterday, folks hit the ballot boxes across the state. Several federal, state, and local races were on the ballot, and so far the turnout has been light. We'll share the latest tallies. Plus, we'll also talk the latest on wildfires. The retreat fire burning near Natchez is now more contained, but it also has grown slightly. Nearly 36 engines and hundreds of firefighters are on the scene fighting the blaze. Though some areas are expected to continue to smolder. We'll have those details. And as we head into the latter half of the summer, we're entering peak toxic algae season. Some area tests have detected toxins, but they were under the dangerous threshold levels. We'll fill you in on that. That story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Wednesday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, it's going to be a busy couple of days for election workers getting through all those ballots that have gone into those ballot boxes across the area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And in terms of weather, though, we're not going to be looking at too much active weather, although there will be a slim chance of thunderstorms this weekend. We'll talk more about that. Right now, though, let's take a look out at the Yakima weather cam. We're not looking at those dense, smoky concerns that we have been so accustomed to, but there is still some haze and smoke out there. In fact, a thunderstorm, or I should say a lightning-caused wildfire just west of Mount Adams, just west of the Yakima County line, is burning very, very hot this morning, and that is going to continue to produce some massive haze and smoke problems as we do go throughout the next 24 to 48 hours, or whenever firefighters are able to get that under control. We'll talk more about that coming up in a bit as well. But right now in Yakima, we're sitting at 69 degrees underneath mostly clear skies, although you certainly can see some of that haze and smoke out there. It's just not as dense as we have seen at times. Here's a look at your weather headlines. Increasing haze and smoke concerns will exist today. Near average daytime high temperatures are going to be prominent throughout the rest of the forecast period, and then I already referenced slim thunderstorm chances will exist for the weekend. I'll continue to break down your weather forecast coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. Right to election coverage this morning. We're going to begin with the race for U.S. Senator for Washington, where longtime Democratic Senator Maria Cantwell is trying for another term. She's facing 10 challengers. After last night's vote count, Cantwell has a big lead with 58% of the vote. In second is Dr. Raul Garcia from Yakima with 21%. So it's looking like Cantwell and Garcia will be squaring off in November. In the race for U.S. Representative in District 4, longtime Republican Congressman Dan Newhouse wants another term. He has 7 challengers, including fellow Republicans Tiffany Smiley and Jerrod Sessler. As of last night, Sessler has the most votes with 30%. Newhouse is in second place with 25%, and Tiffany Smiley is in third with 19%. We'll keep watching the numbers to see who will square off in November. And while the race is still pretty tight with the votes still left to count, incumbent Congressman Dan Newhouse looks to have a challenge ahead of him heading into November. Sessler currently has just over 3,300 votes more than Newhouse. We heard from Newhouse last night on his reaction to the current vote total.
Based on what we've been able to see so far, I'm feeling very good and optimistic, and I think we were successful in our goals here. And now we've got to look forward to November, continue getting our message out, and in the meantime, I'll continue to serve the good people of the state of Washington.
Former President Donald Trump also weighing in on the race via his Truth Social account, declaring Sessler the winner of the primary. As of right now, no candidate in the 4th District race has been confirmed to advance to the general election. But if current results hold, it will be Newhouse versus Sessler in November. Earlier this week, Trump endorsed both Sessler and Tiffany Smiley, who is currently in 3rd place. Now, we've reached out to both Sessler and Smiley for comment on the vote count so far, and we'll report to you when they respond. Now to a couple of races for Benton County Commissioner, where in District 1, longtime Commissioner Jerome Delvin is being challenged by Jeff Smart. Jerome Delvin is winning with 57% of the vote, but because there are only 2 candidates, they'll also run against each other in November. Just 2 candidates for Benton County Commissioner in 3 as well. Incumbent Will McKay is up against Zach Fluharty. McKay is winning with 68%, but these 2 will also be on the November ballot. On to the race for Franklin County Commissioner in District 1, where incumbent Republican Stephen Bauman wants another term. He's being challenged by fellow Republicans Caleb Atkins and Paul Frenzel. As of the latest count, Atkins and Bauman have the most votes with 39 and 53%, so it's looking like they'll be squaring off in November. And in the commissioner's race for District 2, incumbent Republican Rocky Mullen is being challenged by Blanche Barajas, who listed as an independent. This race won't be decided until November, but as of last night, Rocky Mullen is winning with 64% of the vote. There's also a county commissioner race on the ballot in Walla Walla County for District 1. Jenny Mayberry wants another term. She's being challenged by Bertha Clayton. While they'll both be on the November ballot, as of the latest count, Bertha Clayton has a big lead with 66% of the vote. Now, Jefferson, let's talk weather here, because yesterday was a pretty decent day to get outdoors to drop off your ballots, and for the ballot, the folks at the ballot boxes that are going to be collecting any extra votes or what have you that have been kind of slid in at the last minute last night. What can they expect today?
Well, today is going to be a very similar day to yesterday, although I do believe we are going to notice more haze and smoke in the sky today compared to what we did see on Tuesday. We're going to see high temperatures today, peak in the mid-90s across the forecast area. Underneath, hazy sunshine for most of us. Winds are going to be staying fairly light today. Now, as we go advance in time, I should say, there is going to be a slim chance of thunderstorms this weekend. We'll dive deeper into the Storm Tracker Futurecast and discuss those scenarios coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. The time now is 5:06. Coming up this morning on Action News, more election results. We'll talk the District 8 seat for the U.S. House, along with Yakima County commissioners. We also caught up with the Yakima County auditor to discuss the process from a ballot box to the tally. We'll have those details. But later in the show, Yakima Valley Fair and Rodeo starts today. Youth livestock competition and sale, exhibits, and the PRCA Rodeo. We'll share what to expect during the 4-day event. We have to take a quick break, but stay with us. We're just getting started this hour and have just scratched the surface of election results. More news and weather on the way.